What is up YouTube? I am Eric and you are watching Retro Video Game Pickups. In this video we are talking about the Nintendo Wii and games from Nintendo for under $20. So if you like games, consoles, or product reviews, please consider subscribing and hitting that bell notification. With that being said, let's hop into it. I've got about 7 or 8 games for the Nintendo Wii that are in my collection, from my collection, that are made by Nintendo that are under $20. Now, what does that mean? So what I'm going to do is talk about these games that are made by Nintendo, that are first-party Nintendo games, and we're going to look at them on price charting, which I know is not the end-all be-all for pricing, but that is a good measurement here for this video. So I will be showing what the price charting prices are at the current time of recording this. Now they may change a little bit, so if you want to make sure, check that out. But I've got games that are really good on the Nintendo Wii that are a ton of fun to play that you can get for under $20 and grow your game collection. What does that mean? You can have a cheap game collection that is also good. You're not getting crappy games, you're not getting games that no one wants to play or no one's going after, but you're also not buying $50 or $100 games, so you're able to keep your collection rather cheap while you're still growing it. So with that being said, let's go ahead and talk about the first game, which is WarioWare Smooth Moves. Now I've got this obviously on the Nintendo Wii. I'm gonna pull out my phone, that way I can tell you exactly what the prices are for all of these games, and I looked Smooth Moves up and it was $13.81 loose or $15.81 complete. So what does that mean? That means this game is pretty cheap, honestly. 15 bucks for WarioWare Smooth Moves is totally awesome. If you are a fan of games like Mario Party and you like all the mini games in that, WarioWare is one of those series that Nintendo has that is one of those great things that they take those mini games and that's basically all you're doing is playing mini games, and it's a ton of fun. You can go back and play the ones you like, you can skip the ones you don't like later on, and so I think this is definitely a game you should add to your collection for 15 bucks. Totally worth it. The next game we're going to talk about is Super Paper Mario. Now obviously you guys know Paper Mario Origami King just came out on the Nintendo Switch, but if you don't want to break the bank and pay $60 for a Paper Mario game and you've got a Nintendo Wii, Super Paper Mario is great for that. Looking it up on price charting, it is $14.61 loose and then $19.92 complete. So this was one of those games that was kind of pushing it. It was almost at that $20 level, but it was 8 cents less, so I added it in. This is a great game. If you like Paper Mario or you like RPGs that look cute like this, I think this is one that you should definitely have in your collection. Now for me, I would pick up these games complete, obviously. I tend to not buy loose discs, but for 20 bucks, I think this one's definitely well worth it. Now the next one is a Nintendo Selects version, and I have never actually found the real version. I always find the Nintendo Selects version, and I'm not 100% sure why I picked that up, but Mario Super Sluggers for the Wii. I paid 5 bucks for this at a thrift store. Actually, it was an antique store, but this is a great game. Now looking at this game, it is $13.22 loose or $14.52 complete on price charting. So for 15 bucks, you can get a totally awesome baseball game for the Wii. Now I know that there's Wii Sports and Wii Sports Resort, and those are fun to play, but the characters with Mario, from Yoshi to playing with Bowser to all those people on the baseball field, I think this is definitely one, if you're a sports fan, that you pick up. And honestly, I enjoy all of these Mario sports games. It doesn't matter which one it is, they're usually a ton of fun to play, and this one just happens to be baseball, but it's still awesome and fun to play as well. Now next is a game that you probably wouldn't expect on this list, and I'm gonna grab my phone to make sure the prices are correct, and they are Super Mario Galaxy on the Wii, of course. You guys know this is a staple game in your collection. If you've got a Wii, and you are a huge Mario fan, I think you must have this, or you have to have this in your collection. If you don't, and you don't have a lot of money, there's a good thing, because on price charting right now, loose, this is $14.79 and complete $17.26, which honestly for this game is well worth it. You're gonna find $17-18 worth of fun from this. Now I see the sticker on the back of this, and I paid $8 for this, so I'm really stoked about that. But if you are using price charting as a basis for your prices, which we are for this video, only $17 is well worth it to me, and you should pick it up if you don't have it in your collection as well. Now, you guys know I was talking about sports games from Mario, and I wanted to talk about those. Those are always fun to play, and I always tend to enjoy them. So I picked out another sports game for Mario, Strikers Charge. Now this is an awesome soccer game, so if you're looking for kind of like an over-the-top, wacky arcade style soccer game, I think this is one you might enjoy and would have a lot of fun with. Now, if you're not trying to spend much money and have fun as well, you can do that with this as well. This loose on price charting is $8.74. That's under $10, or if you get it complete, it's $14.33, which is under $15. So you're looking at maybe max of spending $15 for this game, and that is totally awesome. This is a fun soccer game. If you like soccer and or you like Mario sports games, this is definitely one you need to add to your collection, because it's only 15 bucks. Like, you can't go wrong there. You're gonna have $15 worth of fun just by picking this up, to be honest. Let's be real here. Next, we've got Donkey Kong Country Returns. Now, this was a game that is totally awesome and a ton of fun. And so if you had the Super Nintendo and you played Donkey Kong Country, you probably loved it. Or maybe you played it on the DS, or wherever you played it. There are a bunch of good games. But if you don't want to break the bank and you want to spend under $20, I think Donkey Kong Country Returns is a super game good for that. This is so much fun. If you enjoy those DKC or Donkey Kong Country games, this is one you should definitely have. I love the fact that you can play it on the Wii. It's just so much fun. So much awesome background stuff. The characters, the way you play the game. It's a ton of fun as a platformer. This is a great game. Now, if you look on price charting right now, this loose is $13.10, which isn't bad. 13 bucks for a game you're gonna have at least probably 3 or 4, 5, 6 hours of fun with. Totally worth it there. And then complete, it is $18.14, which is still yet again under that $20 price tag, which is exactly what we want. We want to be keeping these prices under $20 so we can grow that collection. So I think you definitely need to pick this up if you don't have it in your collection already. And last but not least is Kirbys Epic Yarn. Now, I couldn't find my open copy, so I have a sealed copy here, so don't be like, oh, it's sealed, it doesn't have... I have it, but I don't know what happened to the unsealed copy, so we're showing this one off. Now, this is a really cheap game, and that's a shame. This is an awesome game. Kirbys Epic Yarn is one of those games that is so cool, it's so awesome, and it looks great. I love the idea of using yarn as Kirby, and this basically takes Paper Mario and flips it upside down and turns it all around, and it's so much fun. So if you're a Kirby fan, if you like cute games, if you like cute platformers or anything like that, I definitely suggest you give this a go. It's so much fun, it's a great game, and you should definitely have it in your collection. But how much should you pay for it? Now, loose, this is $10.78. That's not bad, that's a pretty good price. But if you get it complete, it is $13.72. Like, that's a no-brainer. That's under 15 bucks, and you're gonna have at least $15 worth of fun out of it. Like, to me, this is a game that I could play and have so much fun, and so I definitely think this is definitely well worth it. Okay, so there it is. We have 7 games here, and all of these games were under $20. So if I was to go out and buy these right now, I would pick up all these games for under $140. So what does that really mean? If you get birthday money or Christmas money or just have money for your game budget, I think the Wii is a good system. These are great games, you can have so much fun with them, and the prices are not super inflated. Now, I've noticed that other prices like the GameCube are going out of the control really, but these are games that you can find. They're not hard to find because the Wii sold a ton, but these are also games that you would literally have so much fun with. So if you're looking to start a collection or grow a collection, I think the Wii is probably a good place right now to start looking for it. These are all Nintendo games, first-party games, but you can get third-party games that are just as fun, that are just as cheap. So I want to know what you think. Comment down below and let me know. Out of all those games, what would you pick up for your collection? I want to say thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell notification because it lets you know when I post more videos. I want to say thank you so much for watching and all that stuff. I have been working hard and I have enjoyed all of the videos I've been making, and you guys seem to as well, so I'm going to keep doing that. So make sure you hit that bell notification, that way you know when I post more videos, which is every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. And honestly, so much. Thank you. I mean it, truly. So be safe, practice social distancing, wash your hands, wear a mask when you go out, stay home as much as you can. Stay 6 feet away from each other. All that stuff to keep you and your family safe. But one more thing, make sure you have a good day.